Hi, voice. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We're up and whenever you're having watches. Risco in Tokyo coming at you with games and demo because Twitch, we do this thing every week, so like, Twitch is gonna be twitching. Give me a second, let me fix this up. Holly! I will read what you've said in just a moment. I gotta get my tags going. Animates a collection of terrifying twig effigies to teach a local billionaire a festive lesson about generosity and forgiveness. I love it. I love it. I want some animated twig effigies. That sounds like it'd be a hoot. How you doing, love? Are you doing well? I hope that you are. I hope that life is just a box of whatever type of snacky thing that you would happen to like the most. I know not everybody's into chocolates, and that's okay. Like, a body ain't gotta be into chocolates. Pretty good, sleepy, but feeling okay. Oh my god, is that ever a mood? I body stuff, I don't even know. I have been just sleepy and tired, and today, for no reason, and also recently, just a thing, I guess this is going to be the thing now, is that, like, I was just, like, ravenously hungry at 10:30 in the morning, which is a very inconvenient time because it's, like, right in the middle of my work. It's not, like, close to break. I'm gonna have to start rethinking food, and I kinda hate that. I had a pretty good food thing going, is the thing, and now I may need to, like, rethink that, and I don't wanna. I don't wanna. But yeah, so life. Life is a whole thing. I'm glad that you're doing well though. Aside from the Jonesing for sugar, which is like probably not super fun, but what do you? Hopefully you get some sugar. I would hope soon. Have I set this up to work? Like, is this actually gonna function? We're gonna find out. What do we? Hi. Hi, there we go. Paint Nader power up. I don't know why I'm putting this much work. This is a hub. Like, this is just for my review show. I don't know why I've been going so hard on this. Even if I haven't spent, like, a lot of time on it, I still, like... I was gonna go to Macca's for strawberry shake, but realized I have good hot chocolate milk, a good hot chocolate mix that's basically like drinking pudding. That's high viscosity. That's a lot. Like, Hive, lovely to see you. I hope that you are well. Hive, what is Redfall? Like, I don't know. Are these not count? Oh my god, that's not good. Are you? Why do you no go? Why do you no go? You gotta go away. Why these are not going up? They should go up. Redfall is the latest arcane game that was mandated by the publisher and is bad. Hive sent me a link, a story that said there's not enough players online to actually make a 4-person team, which is hilarious. Why do those not count as... Oh, Oh, you move? What the heck? Why did you... What is going on here? Hold on a sec. This is senseless. Oh, I bet I know what the problem is. You know those people who are hailed as upcoming immersive sim developers because they made Dishonored and Dishonored 2 and Prey? Okay, so that's Arcane. Okay. That's sucky. I feel like all of that is sucky. dynamic object. Also, okay, we gotta make sure these are... Ah, okay, so that at least explains that problem. You are dynamic objects. Ow, 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 ow. Please, feet, I need you to not, hurt me. They were asked to make a vampire Borderlands Left 4 Dead that ran terribly, looked low budget, but it only looked low budget because the high level of detail assets just took so long to load in. Us! Phantom! Let me put some music on. Although I could spend all night in create mode, and I don't know if that would make anybody happy. I say please feet, I need you not to hurt me every afternoon. Oh my god, if that's not a mood. I'm sorry, this instrument is labeled as Piz strings. That's not family friendly, I feel like. Oh my gosh! That is lovely! I love to hear it. There were also videos of how bad the AI was, where someone would stand still and a vampire would circle around them while trying to swipe at them. Oh gosh. Oh, well done. Alice, lovely to see you tonight. I hope you're doing very well. Hope the things are just thinging in a positive way for you. I would like you to have positive things. I don't think that's asking so much. World, this is not asking so much. Okay. We have no bits that are solid. We were chatting and she said, I look too young to be a teacher. We joked a bit about how I'm aging in reverse and she said, you can stay beautiful forever. Oh, that is that's a thing to hear. I love to hear that you're hearing that. Okay. Okay. Well, let's test this again. See how this works. Okay, those are going back. Loved it. Love to see it. Love to see it. Don't love to see it. What's wrong with you? What is your problem? What's your major malfunction? Okay, so now what's... Oh, why are you stuck? It's just stuck in there. Oh my god, I feel so bad about that. That's not how that was supposed to work at all. Didn't like that. Okay. What's our issues here? Are these maybe, like... Maybe these are too narrow. Like, maybe they're just... Oh, I just broke it. Oops. 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 Ah! Hold on a second. I gotta make the camera go away. One step at a time. What happens if I... No? I thought for sure that would do it. What is your problems? What's wrong with you? You're definitely on the mover. The mover should be making you go up. You're not set to like 100% dampening. What is your major malfunction? Why you make me so sad? Oh. Wait, what? Oh, Sirunda! Lovely to see you. Hope you're doing well tonight. Hope life ain't giving you no stress, and if it's giving you stress, then I'm gonna give it a good pop in the nose. It'll be nose popped. Sorry about all the rewinding that I have to do. It's a process. This whole thing is a process. I don't know why life's gotta be so difficult. Y'all are all good? Okay. You're like stuck. I don't know, I gotta fix this section here. What is the Jama? Oh, okay, well at least I know what the problem is there. I'm gonna shave part of this wall and see if that helps. There's always like some little thing that just screws everything up. I don't know why it's gotta be that way, but like it clearly do gotta be that way. I could have sworn I had all of this gridded. I don't know why it's gotta be a jerk. Like, LBP, sometimes you're a real mensch. Part of this is definitely my fault though, because like I threw this together very much just on the fly. See, now why are you like this? You should also be gridded. You're perfectly on the grid on this side, so then is it this side that's... No. What is the malfunction here? Like you can see it don't want to go over there. Oh my god. If I have to redesign this whole freaking turret because it don't want to get in the wall here, I'm gonna be all kinds of salty. I'm gonna feel certain kinds of ways. What is this, like, what is the weirdness that's going on here? I don't want to redo these turrets. I like them. You know what? Like, well, I'm just gonna make a new wall. Screw you, buddies. Screw you, woke moralists. It's totally cutting the edge off of the thing. This is senseless. Weird. Like, why would, what? Ooh, I don't care. I don't care. I'm just gonna let it go. Just, you know, not gonna be bothering me at all. It's totally gonna bother me. I mean, that's just the way it is. That's okay. I can be bothered. Whatever. This is also ugly. I mean, ugly as in it's being ugly. It's being rude and unkind. Deeply uncharitable. Jelly Beans, it's lovely to see you. Oh, the game is being weird. You know, as it does. As it do be sometimes. And it's making me slightly frustrated. I hope that you're doing really well tonight. Hope that life ain't giving you no stress. And that goes for all of y'all. Hope you ain't got no more stress than you feel like you can deal with. Alright, that retracts. Go us. That also does not retract? What's your issue here? Wow, this is just ugly. I slept well. My cat is being a sweet dude. It's a good day so far. I love to hear it. Love to hear it. Now, is this your cat, or is this one of the rescue kittens? Because you also got those rescue kittens going on. And hopefully they are also being sweet dudes. They are guests, after all. My roommate cat Those kittens are at their forever home. All were adopted. Woo! We support forever homes for kittens. I mean, for everybody, basically, but in this particular case, we're here for the kittens. Love to hear it. Alright. Now, this is gonna work. Right? We've done all the proofing. That goes in. That goes in. Good us. Good us. That doesn't... Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. Love it. Love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, so everything moves at least. Like, everything retracts. Go us. So, what was the issue here? You are set to include rigid connections. Wait. Oh, are you not... Like... Is there nothing hooked up to you? Oh. I should be writing this stuff down as notes, because I will forget, and that will be deleterious to my good health. But you're also... Oh, you are hooked up too. Okay. Alright. 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 That's okay. This is the joy of engineering. I am not an engineer, not by trade nor by experience, design, or study. I'm basically in no way, shape, or form an engineer, but I am certain that this is how engineering is done. Why is... Wow, that took like forever. What the hell? Why did that take so long? What? Yo, you never died. What the fuck? Os! Floppable, lovely to see you. Hope you're doing super well tonight. Hope the thing in the lights aren't giving you no stress. Also, that I'm glad that you are down with John... Why do I want to say John G? That doesn't make any sense. John Kramer? No. John the Saw guy. I don't fucking know. Oh, because this tag is wrong. Go me. John Kramer! Fuck yeah. Oh! Dip! Oh! I hate it. My mouth. I hate it. Oh. Hopefully that was, you know, nobody would notice that. You know, that's way better than the other way around though. Like, I would find that way more enjoyable. Okay, good, that works. Alright. Okay, so those things work. So now what we need to do is... move these forward a little bit, just so that they look nicer. I mean, I was telling folks the other night, I would always accept your taste as a taste maker, a trendsetter, on account of you recommended Thought Crime to me, and that made me very, very happy, and I enjoyed them a lot. So I was saying to folks, I was saying, if Plopple says that the new Saw is good, I will take her word for it. Admittedly, I only knew about them because I have a friend in that band. Well, just, just casually letting that one in there. I just might happen to have a friend in the band. That's pretty cool. We respect that. What should we doing a thing with a thing? Fix all of these, but at least like we know where the breaking parts are. Destroyer input. I used to work with the guitarist of Feed Time, Aussie noise rock band that influenced the Melvins and Nirvana. He's a cool dude. Yo, just in the presence of various levels of greatness, and I think that's pretty nifty. I respect that. The deep breath was a thinking breath. It wasn't like a sigh of disappointment or anything, because I know that they can sound very similar, but I wanted to make sure that was clear. I'm just trying to remember all the parts that we need to fix. I feel like they're not insignificant. I have a connection to a minor Australian celebrity, but it identified my old high school to talk about it. By all means, please keep that under the hat. Don't want you to have more information out than you would be comfortable with. I feel like there's a better way I could phrase that, and I didn't phrase it very well. If it was disappointment, it would be at the game for being mischievous. I mean, like, can you be disappointed by something that you expect? Isn't that just being appointed? I did spend New Year's Eve in the club rooms of a major Australian sports team. Fancy schmancy? I don't know, like, I don't really know enough about sports. And I don't know enough about your relationship with sports as to how, like, big a deal I should take that as. My uncle knows a guy called, the guy is called Luxurious Cannibal, who's the leader of a post-punk industrial band called Deadhead. I love the fact that the dude's name is Luxurious Cannibal. That pleases me to no end. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to change... I'm gonna have to change the plasma type to the type that, like, doesn't have... that doesn't have, No, that's not what what's the word I want? Doesn't have collisions, because the shots are blocking each other. His full name is Hannibal Luxurious Cannibal. I both love and hate that. Oh, I didn't... That means that we're not going to be able to use, like... It means we're not going to be able to use, like, walls as defense. I mean, that's not really a big deal for this, as it's a hub, but... It might be something I want to think about. My uncle worked for one of the big AFL teams, not the CIO team, just the AFL one. And we spent a few years at the club, met most of the team a dozen or so times. I have no interest in sports at all. Okay. So this is a... Like, it's a neat bit of trivia, but it's not something that, like, fills your breast with joy? I am assuming? I know when we make assumptions, we make a donkey out of you and umption? Wait, that's not how that works. That didn't work out. I didn't say that the way I think it was supposed to be said. There are people who would have killed for the kind of access I had to those spaces. See, now I don't want to, you know... I realize, you know, young Holly wasn't thinking in the line of, like, setting up murders for profit, but I feel like you might have let a chance slip your fingers there. If I defizz these, they will no longer kill me. That's a problem. Because they definitely need to kill me. So... if I put... Well, I could put... ignore plasma? That could work. Like, what if I... Oh, Bandit, how you doing tonight? I hope that life is treating you well. Hope nothing is giving you any kinds of stress. Or, I mean, if you must have stress, hopefully, like, stress that you can deal with. We definitely want that. Not the kind of stress that you feel like you can't deal with. I'm alright. I woke up early because I have to take my car to a mechanic. That sounds like a ball of no fun. Unless your mechanic is, like, really cool. In which case, like, that could be a ball of fun. We're gonna put is... We're gonna put a tag, and the tag is gonna be teal, and it's gonna say plasma. See, the thing is, like, the old school plasma looks nicer than the newer one. And ergo, I want to use the old style. Also because the old style has actual collisions, so I could make shields. And we're going to ignore anything tagged with plasma. Okay, so they pass through each other. But it doesn't pass through walls. Wait a minute. Oh, fudge. Get back on there. Don't be silly. They pass through each other. But you also... Oh, they don't pass through each other. Or do they? Well, that's... weird. Wait, does the plasma collide with itself? Oh, it doesn't. What was I worried about? Why did I think the plasma was colliding with plasma? Maybe it's just because, like, the shots from this thing suck so bad. Maybe what we need to do is, like, up the frequency? God, there's, like... This is just, like, a lot of stuff. I mean, hopefully they would be taking care of things faster than, like, you should never have everything all set up like this. Excuse me. I apologize for the coughing. It's very pretty, though. Wait, why did... Oh, because you're still alive. This is... I don't know. Like, I don't know how I feel about the orange turrets. Like, the shots from the orange turrets, I feel like they're much more interesting in concept than they are in actual practice. I do not like having a cough like this. Okay. But, I mean, we know that the firing works, relatively speaking. So that's a start. Oh, right. Sure. So let's get rid of all the stuff that we don't need for right now. Y'all are fine. Where are you so far away? Why does this shot not appear? Like, you can see the shadow of the shot, but you can't see the shot itself? What is going on with that? Is there no... Oh. No, they're well attached. What the fudge? We checked the Steam charts and Redfall had an average of 15 players in the last 30 days. It's not very many players. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that's not very many players. Apparently, yeah, Bandit. It's the really bad vampire game, and they didn't have enough players, I guess, to actually have a 4-person team. Which is, I mean, even LVP has got more players consistently than that. There are actually players who can finish the 4-person challenges. I just like... I don't know, like, it's such a weak sauce shot. Redfall is a corporate mandated game that collapsed hard within a femtosecond. Lol. I feel like I've heard people say good things about Dishonored. It seems to have its what's the opposite of detractor? Fans. Uh, okay, I feel really silly now. Yes, you're 100%. The word that I am looking for is fans. Go me. Ah. Prey is also good. Prey's the dinosaur one, yeah? So, I mean, the dinosaur one with the time travel and like the corporate shenanigans? That's Exoprimal. Oh, of course. Like, foolish me. What could I have been thinking? Exoprimal. Well, how do I want to do this? Why is life so hard? Excuse me. Oh, because Exoprimal is the spiritual successor to Dino Crisis. That makes all the sense in the world. Oh, do you now? Oh, you were talking about, Bandit, you were talking about, doing the streaming, not so long ago, and do you have a schedule? And if you do have a schedule, would you like to share it with us? If you're not comfortable with that, that's like perfectly okay, but if you are comfortable with that, I could say with my mouth parts right now that schedule out loud, and if anybody actually watches the VOD, then they would know that you have a schedule. These are sensible words that came out of my mouth. Love to hear it. Did it also have like a really cute worm monster that like the fan base just kind of fell in love with? An early level monster that you could enter into the beast and destroy it from the inside, which is kind of sad because it was very cute. Asking for a friend? Well, I mean, that's hardly fair. I need to know where that's going to be when the camera's on. Oh, that's like super easy to see. It does have a tech bro that everybody hates. Like everyone, including the other antagonists. I mean, it seems sensible. Okay, what do we want here? We're gonna have clock. Honestly, like, why am why I should put this here? Like, we already have a handy dandy microchip. There's no reason not to use it. Oh. Let me write this down. Um, Normally stream from 2... Oh, wait, I should write this down in metric. I am... See, the thing is that, like, if I don't, then I'll think that it's in the morning, and that would just kind of screw me up. I normally stream from 2 p.m., 3 p.m. CST till 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. CST, sometimes longer. Today will be no different. I stream a variety of games. In the last 5 days, I've streamed StarCraft 2, Exoprimal, Hunt Showdown, Monster Hunter World, and Lies of P. Everybody's in for that drug testing game, and I just don't... No, I'm just being goofy. As one does. Then y'all heard it here first. Anybody wants to check out Bandit Queen Mama Bear? You know where to find her, and you know what she's playing. So give her a shot. What is CST to Japan time? 1 CST to Tokyo. For Saturday in Tokyo. So I will be at work. Wait, unless that means 4 a.m. In which case I will be awake. I might be able to catch a little bit of the early side of your stream, Bandit. I'm gonna have it on while I'm getting ready for work and kind of getting my brain meats to function. So that's neat. I like that. I'm a fan. Please lend me some focus so I can finally write about Exoprimal. You can have all of the focus that I do not currently have available for myself, which is basically infinite focus. So you should have this sorted. This should be like no problem at all for you, is what I'm thinking. Let's set up our timers really... Did Bandit evolve like a Pokemon? Actually, yeah. Yeah. 'Cause now we got a mama bear on the end. Now, why... Twitch, why you gotta be like... Why would you give me the option to ban a report but to not follow? Maybe if I... Well, I mean, it's probably because I'm in mod mode, and mod mode probably just assumes that if I'm looking at somebody, they're doing something wrong, but... Now I'm gonna have to look at that in the backside. I shouldn't be doing this now, but I'll forget otherwise. Bandit, Queen, Mama Bear. There they are. I just duped a follow on you, so all good. I would like to shill a bit. 5 followers away and 2 days away from being able to apply for affiliate. Yo, congratulations! Hot dang! We are wishing you luck. You got this. You got this if you want this. I'm assuming that you want affiliate. So close. Can we get one more follower on Bandit? Help a gal out? Oops. This would I would very much like it if everybody got the nice things that they wanted. That would make me really happy. Now, let's... How did I have this set up before? Oh! Got yourself an even 50! Superstar over here! Right? We, in this chat, in this home, we nurture superstars. I'm saying that y'all are superstars is the thing. But it's what I'm going for here. I think that's far enough. Well, you're super welcome. I hope it works out exactly the way you want it. I hope it is as fun / profitable as you would like it to be. Now, what are my colors here? That's a pink? I'd like to stream, but dealing with the reality of chronic fatigue, that's not, that's absolutely a thing. That is no joke. I think if I hadn't had so many years of making this a part of my schedule, like the last year would have, I think, put a lot of strain on my being able to maintain a schedule, because there have been some pretty tired weeks, as you well know. Your girl goes to work and comes home feeling like she spent the day at the gym. Ugh. I hate it. I hate it. Why do they make us work so hard, yo? That ain't any kind of right. Excuse me. For the pain in my muscles, I should be a load fitter than I am. But you're working the muscles down, if I recall correctly. You've got a less muscly goal. Upper body is atrophying, but I need the lower body big. Okay. Going for the thickness. Gonna be down with the thickness? Are these, am I on 3 now? R3, L3. And then these will go to a count up. Hold on a second. I'd have no complaints if I could get thick enough to balance my broad shoulders out. I didn't think your shoulders were that broad. You didn't seem to have super bulky shoulders. A lot broader than the average woman. Okay, that's, I mean, that's fair. Three. You're 1. You're 2. So now this is going to happen. If this clicks through at least once. Right in the middle of a game, I get a visit from a feline friend. You are so lucky. Everyone loves feline friends. I think. And then when this goes at least once, that'll go there. And you don't need to go anywhere. So this should stagger the first appearances. He was eating the patriarch's bed sheets. What's this logic for? This logic is for a hub that I was doing that has gotten just a lot more than probably needed to be, honestly. Albie, also, it is wonderful to see you. I hope you're doing really well tonight. Hope life is treating you super good, with no more stress than you feel like you can deal with. This logic is destroying the libs once and for all. I mean, it is going to cause like a bunch of turrets that kill things to spawn. So maybe, quite possibly. Start count up. Start count up. I should have done this all earlier. That's, why am I doing forward backward? That's not what I want. Oh no! Oh gosh, I hate to hear it. don't feel like you need to share anything that would make you uncomfortable sharing, but know that you are always welcome and supported here. And if you just want to chill and vibe, okay. Okay. These are the 2s. And here's our 3. And now we just got to make sure that these are all wide enough to get that trigger. One. $250 should be more than enough. No, Risco, what are you doing? Don't be goofy. This is not probably how I'm going to set this up if I decide to use this for anything exciting, but I just wanted something that's going to work in a hub. Okay. 2. And we should put on some more appropriate music when I test this. And then, once we test it, I'm probably gonna go and take a short break, because we already, like, blew past the hour point. Oh, okay. Albie says, I've been getting increasingly physically ill recently. There's something very wrong with how my body is behaving. I haven't been able to sleep recently due to the symptoms of something. Doctors haven't identified what's causing all this yet. I'm just stressed. I'm just stressed and constantly worried. That is a lot to have on your plate. The stress and the worry are extremely valid ways to react to that. As I am as well. Hopefully they'll be able to figure out what the frick is going on so that you can deal with that. But that does seem like quite a bit to be having on your plate. Is this a thing that's come up in the past? Oh, actually, there's a VR mix, isn't there? Oh, but that's just in regular music, isn't it? It is pretty jammin', though. I've been getting help, luckily. It's been around for a year or so, but it's been getting significantly worse recently. Happy that the help is coming, but worried a little bit, not gonna lie. Excuse me. I'm lucky to live in Finland, so I don't have to pay ridiculous prices for healthcare. I'm very glad for that. Because, yeah, in the States, ridiculous high prices for healthcare is kind of the standard. I can totally speak. Like, speaking is a thing that I just do. And the doctors, I am guessing, I am hoping, are not garbage. I didn't leave enough space for the checkpoint. Way to go, Disco. Well, that's fine. That can look like that. That's not an issue. Let's make y'all go away. So we've got a nice empty hub. And then let's take it for a spin. What just happened there? What didn't happen there is the question. I thought, I mean, you were fine before. Now suddenly you're not? That's L2. Good. Wait a minute. Why? You should not be L2. You should be R2. Oh, good. That means I don't have to change anything in the actual Healy. But I'm hopeful despite obviously being worried. Oh, I missed a bit that you said earlier. All the doctors told me thus far is that figuring what's causing my symptoms will take time, months, so I'll just have to bear it. I'm glad that you're hopeful. Like, which, the way I phrased that, I don't feel like really was the best way, but I am glad that you're at least feeling hopeful and it's not getting you down over much. But, yeah, I can see how you'd be having a lot on your plate with that. I don't like it none. Alright, now, game, don't crash. I'm asking you very little. I want to show all the wonderful people what I'm doing, so I need you to not crash. For me. Wow, it's taken its sweet time getting that save on. That flywheel is just not going anywhere. Milwaukee update. Grand Avenue Mall's been closed as a mall and made into a market hall. Lots of independent food and tavern vendors. Indoor space for groups to gather. Holy dogs! That actually sounds pretty darn cool. I spent probably more time than I would like to admit at Grand Ave Mall. I chipped a tooth there on, well, I mean, I chipped a tooth on a tongue stud, but I was eating a pretzel at the time. It was an Auntie M pretzel because they got the butter sauce. They're very tasty. I think I bought Silent Hill 2 at the Grand Ave Mall. On a lighter note, I watched her YouTube video about some Japanese LBP one level and it looked great. I thought I'd give it a play. It had the garden scene. Yes, that is Hanasaka Rivitz. And the kid who made it was Furen. And it was a lot of fun. I feel like the second one that they did in LBP2, which is helpfully actually written in Um, the title's in English, so it's easier to search for. Uh, I feel like that's got a little bit more under the hood, but the first one also was a really good one. What did M do? What did M do? Who's M? Oh, anti-M. Oh, the. Wait, it's EM. It's a pretzel chain. Oriental Theater is owned by Milwaukee Film, a non-profit that hosts an annual film fest. Oh well, that's. I mean, it's better than the dude who owned it when I was working at the Landmark, and then he sold it to the Russians, and it made people at the Landmark really angry. Auntie, A-U-N-T-I-E. Hype, are you doing this on purpose? The pretzel shop's name was Auntie M's. It soft pretzels that were slathered in butter. They were quite yummy. Okay, I'm testing this so I can have my break. Clock works. I mean, I expected that it would. We got our codec. Important messages. Good. Now, if this works right, we should have the first batch of turrets spawning. Oh, there we. Why you no spawn? Why you no come out? What? And you got stuck. Why did you get stuck? It's gonna make me sad. I'm gonna be sad. You're actually coming down too far. This isn't related to anything, but I started watching One Piece. I've watched maybe 45 episodes by now. I'm liking it. I just wonder if I have the patience to watch the remaining 7 billion episodes. There are a lot of episodes. It's, as the kids say, an awful lot. Huh. Well, I screwed up something here. I don't know what. But that's okay. What I'm gonna do though, I'm gonna take my break. Thank you, Albie. I don't know why I got it in my head to do this setup. I got a lot of inspiration from Kronos's survival challenge. And I was like, oh, I could do something like that as a hub. It would be funny to try to do a review of a level while also dodging bullets. I feel like the concept is sound, but yes. Kronos is, we could play that tonight, even though I don't think I'll do really well at it. It is, I think, possibly one of the best, most well-made survival challenges that I played in the community. And even out of the actual, like, survival challenges that MM did. Yeah, well, why don't we take a look at that when I come back. But I am going to take this really quick break, have myself a stretch, get some water, consider having coffee. I may or may not. I make no promises in either direction. But I am kind of feeling like coffee. Yes, let me do that. I'll be right back. Hopefully you sleep well. Have only the best dreams. And awaken refreshed for a sparkling new day. Os, I am back. Welcome, Kronos. And, Bandit, yeah, I wake up at like 4:30, so I could at least, like, you would have me in semi-brain form as I have my morning coffee. I want to check out, I want to actually take a peep at Kronos' level. Gotta have that coffee in the morning. I needs it. I needs it so bad. I should probably have like more in the morning. I should probably have like an actual breakfast, but time is fleeting in the morning. I've only got so much to spend. Kronos, are you feeling a little bit better? Because I know that you were feeling kind of not great on the on last night. On last night, you know, that's a word. That's something that people say. I got the hub and the turrets and everything set up, Kronos, and then they did not actually spawn. I suppose I shouldn't mince words. Not great. My cough is so bad it shot out my voice for the time being. Yo! I do not like that at all. Not a single bit. Have you gone to see a a general practitioner? Some form of sawbones, perhaps? Someone who is skilled with the leeches? Because I'm just thinking that you might want to see somebody about that. You shouldn't have a cough that's worse than a pack-a-day smoker, especially not one who's been smoking for more than 20 years. Also, your level sure likes to load. Alright, I'm gonna do terribly. God, this Kronos, this level is so... It looks so good. Just gorgeous. Now I noticed some of your plasmas like are green and some of them are white, but they look like they're coming from the same type of turret. Each type has their own color. Okay, so maybe I'm just... Because, like, some of the ones with the triangle bottoms have green, and some of them have white. Is it because the white ones are a little bit faster than the green ones? Because it does look like the white ones are traveling at speed. Oh! Now that's interesting. I like that. I'm glad to see that my... Never mind, I wasn't gonna say nothing. I wasn't gonna say nothing about nothing. Whatever it is you thought I was gonna say, I wasn't gonna say it. Oh, it stripped off all my stickers. I gotta fix my costume. Gorgeous level though, Kronos. I was thinking it when I was watching the behind the scenes, and every time I play it, I'm just struck by just how nice a look that level has. I should set up an October costume, because it's like we're getting into Halloween season, and I ain't done anything Halloweeny. Oh, Soup, how you doing? It is lovely to see you. Hope life is treating you kindly with the stuff and the things. Do you like cheese? Have fun in my little cheese world with 1 to 4 player. Maybe you'll find some sandwiches. This is an Alex and LBP level. That could go either way. I want to go play with my hub again. It's like, I don't want to do community levels. I want to go play a create mode. I think I might scrap like version 2 of the hub and just do version 3. I'm desperately trying to watch the stream and play LBP at the same time, and I'm failing at both. That's a whole mood. I've been there many times. Ooh, cheese. I can't believe they're using the Garfield sticker set. Like, there's just no shame. If there's anything I'm not gonna buy from LBP, I will never buy the Garfield set. I do not care. I do not care how good the materials are in that set. I will not have it. This is a sandwich. Is that... Oh, okay. When I made VR, my main concern was, can I make a contest entry worth its salt in 2 to 3 days so I don't have to work on it more? Oh, well, I guess you managed it. Oh yeah, that's definitely the reason, Soup, is I just can't handle the strength of Garfield. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna be a hipster. As a child, I did enjoy Garfield rather more than one would probably be comfortable admitting. Does the Garf set even have material? You know, that's a good question. I do not know. It's got stickers. And they are fabulously ugly. Well, I shouldn't say that. They're fabulously polished Garfield merch. Is Garfield just Hello Kitty for white people? I kind of feel like that's the case. This level's fine. That's the worst and truest thing you've said on stream. Yay! No, because Hello Kitty is actually appealing, and I don't think anyone is unironically still a Garfield fan. There's gotta be someone. Like, there has to be, right? kids who don't yet know the pain. Now, am I supposed to, like... Because it's got a little grabby thing on it, but I feel like that's going to put me in the fondue. Wait, what is even going on here? Why did you want me to come down here? That's so weird. I'm not gonna swim in the fondue. Nuts to that. Wait. Garfield cart? There's not really any lore about Garfield, I think, Alpy. It's just that Garfield kind of became ubiquitous because the Paws Inc., the company that Jim Davis set up to kind of handle all the Garfield stuff, just decided to basically let anybody buy the license for Garfield. That was actually a fairly good comic, and I had that on my bulletin board for a while. Wait, is there actually a Garfield cart? Like, y'all are... I mean, of course there must be. There's a Garfield everything. It's on Steam right now. Bad Rats is also on Steam right now. So, like, I don't know if that's anything to be proud of. This level is certainly a lot. As much as I appreciate the commitment to the bit, I kind of feel like the colors are a little bit, like, everything is kind of in the same... What's the word that I want? Like, they're all this kind of soft, tannish yellow. And everything just kind of blends in. I'm not paying nothing for Garfield. I'm certainly not paying 26 Canadian for it. That's probably like $1,000,000 Japanese yen. Because the Japanese yen right now is kind of poop. I mean, it's great if you're visiting, but are you gonna make me... If they turn me into Garfield, I will murder. I won't murder, but I'll consider murder. What was that all about? According to the Googles, that's just under 3,000 yen. That's way more money than I would spend. I mean, if it's not LBP carding, don't even get me out of bed. Why did I die there before? Gonna go with no. It's just me, but I'm gonna go with no. Ultimate Sackboy is just like, it's not Sackboy Runner, but it's of the same ilk. For $1 whole Canadian dollar less, you could buy 2022's indie darling The Spirit and the Mouse, now available on PS4. I have never heard of The Spirit and the Mouse. Which, I mean, I don't need to know every game that comes out, but it does mean that I can't tell if you're being ironic or not. Oh wow. Okay. I will try to keep that in mind then. This is certainly a level of all time. I am 100% playing a level. I kind of do appreciate that they make you, I mean, they don't make you, but they give you the level ever. It really is, though. Gameplay is indeed happening every 33.3 milliseconds. That's very precise. Isn't that the recommendation of, like, you shouldn't have the player doing the same thing for more than X amount of time? Blue Paradise. Have we played this? It's from lots of Fs. One of the first things I did with this game is, with game dev, is memorize frame timings. Hey, frame timing is 33.3 milliseconds. Albie's credited for the BGM here, so we gotta play it. Indeed. Simple tracks can be effective. Oh god! Yo, what? Please no, though? .3 equals 30 FPS? Huh. It is a charming little track, yeah? What is this background? Because I see this background with some amount of frequency, but it's not one that I have, I feel like. Oh my god, we've got Grabinators. It's unused Stitch'em background. Okay. I know that we did. Because this is one of those things where it's a mystery, the answer to which I continually forget. Whee! Glitch mod background? In my LBP? Real? Okay, like, did I want to grab this, though? You can get it from glitch levels. It's official but left unused in the files. Is that, like, does that put your profile in any danger? Because, boy howdy, my profile ain't great. My profile has all kinds of trouble. The answer is always yes. It does seem that way with mine, though. Can I get up there? Do I want to be up there? Is that like a... That's not a thing. This is not shock what was it? Shock therapy? Shock treatment? Shock therapy. God, that was such a crap level. That was so awful. I kind of feel bad about that review, because I just kind of let it all hang out. I was very angry. I was so angry that I used Thought Crime as the BGM. I have a bunch of unused stuff in my Poppet. I haven't gotten a corruption in over a year. Well, isn't somebody special? I'm sorry, Alfie. That came out like way angrier than I wanted it to. But like it's been a lot. It's been so much that I've been like, well, maybe I should just delete my entire account and then just like start it fresh, just to see if that clears off whatever the problem is. There's something wonky in my profile, and I do not know what it is. It takes so long to save anything anymore. And it's weird because I've been playing a little bit on the side in my alt account. Like I had been before I got this bee in the bonnet about the new hub. I had been making like this new level. Actually got like it's not done, but like it's pretty chonky for me, and it saves like a greased whippet. And I was honestly kind of I was worried that it wasn't actually saving because it was saving so quickly. Question that's been on the mind lately: does anyone know how to deliberately cause a profile corruption? Wouldn't use it maliciously. Just might be handy to do that for a personal project idea I had. I feel like I know there's ways to screw up people's, or at least there used to be ways to screw up people's profiles so bad that they had to delete them. Like there used to be like the what was it called? Pod cancer or spawn cancer? Where you could set it up so that it would constantly loop the spawning into pod animation so that you couldn't actually do anything. I don't know if I want to race. I want to just like chill and feel this level. If you want to get past, sticker my sticker onto any blue highlighted block, easy as that. Oh, is this the way it's going to be? Okay. These are, like, pretty gorgeous stickers, though. Turning off community objects helps with profile stuff. See, part of the problem with that is that sometimes I need to pick up community stickers like this to actually do like bonus stuff and unlock stuff in levels. It's believed that the coelacanth existed approximately 170 million years before the age of the dinosaurs. That's pretty fancy. Go coelacanth. I saw somebody on the Tumblrs, and they were talking about how the coelacanth's color is, like, everybody assumed that the coelacanth was just going to be gray, and it's actually this really gorgeous sparkly blue. It's a very pretty fish. It's a coelacanth. There was a way to deliberately corrupt your profile in creative mode. It involved a spawn checkpoint and microchips, but I don't remember the method. But it is documented. Can't you just, like, isn't the easy way to do it just to, interrupt the save? It is really nice looking. It is, as the kids say, quite pretty. Quitting during a save would probably get it. Because I feel like that's happened to me a lot of times. I've like switched to doing something else while it was in the middle of a save. And because the saves take so long, that's kind of a thing. This is really neat. If I weren't in the middle of like 2 series that I'm trying to record as a chunk, I would probably take a look at this on the archive. I mean, I will eventually get around to it, I think, but... Oh my god, look at that fish. Fish, you are gorgeous. These aren't, like, these are home done stickers, aren't they? They're not part of any sticker pack. I would actually add this to the list to do after the October's Spooky Level Marathons, because gosh, it's nice looking. It really is. I don't even have pants. Oh, because Bob Sponge... I gotcha. I'm on the trolley. Why did I just, like, deliberately run into those spikes? That didn't make any sense. That wasn't necessary. I wonder if these were imported. Because they don't look like... I don't know, they don't have the look of something that's been done in Paint. I mean, that is to say LBP's Paint, not Microsoft Paint. I assume that there are some people who can leverage Microsoft Paint quite well. There have to be, right? Oh, for fudge sakes. A level entirely consisting of MS Paint imports would be kind of neat. For, you know, certain definitions of neat. Like, is the level gonna be homestuck? Is there a homestuck level in LBP? There has to be, right? Most of them are pixel artists, but there's a few that use it like traditional art program, and those are very nice. Huh. I never thought about doing pixel art in MS Paint. I mean, I never use it except to make really terrible memes once in a blue moon, and do my thumbnails, neither of which require any real doing. The servers do seem to be working a bit better, yeah? The last couple of levels that I've recorded have not been terrible. Oh, they tried to trick us. They were like, she's not gonna notice that there's this extra Blorbo for us to get. And I'm like, yo, I know your funny traps. The team picks are great. They still haven't picked Seventh Son Spaceship, which is I find that shocking, honestly, because that level was real good. Oh, last week's and this week's team picks aren't displaying correctly. Now I see where those came from. Words. These go words though. I don't know why I've struggled to talk so much. I mean, at the 18.08 started some few small problems, but now it's all fine again. Is Sumo, like, supporting... Is Sumo supporting LBP more than Media Molecule will be supporting Dreams in the future? Because that's kind of a shocking statement to say. My last wish on LBP is hoping ND3 or Rush gets picked out of nowhere. We got a lobby. I am not on Twitter, because Twitter is unfortunately a trash fire. Dreams is only like 4 years old, so technically yes. Oh, we missed a sticker. How have only 4 people completed this level? Stephen I says that LBP still has a server team. They are working for the best experience for us. I love that. When did this get published? Like, how does it have so few plays? Because it's not a level that I think would give anybody a hard time. 2 hours ago! Yo! Oh, it's CB7 Sun! Yo! CB is just like cranking out the hits. Alright, let's... I got an exclusive first look, yeah. Let's see what's going on with this hub. It's so ugly. Why has it gotta be so ugly? I know part of the reason why this is like such a mess is because I threw together the actual like physicality of the hub without any planning at all. This over here, this was the first version, and I do like this version. This is nice, but I'm not doing nothing. You make your own decisions about what to do with your own life. Why did I say it like that? Why did I have to be like so violent about it? Tag sensor's right. It's got more than enough range. Like, this one didn't even spawn. I think it's off of grid. I think that was the problem. Oh. I need to do something about you. No! Why? Why do you gotta make this so difficult for me? You said the logic was messy. How worried should I be? I don't know. Like, not that badly worried. The newer version of the logic is a little bit less messy. I've made so much music over the past year, but I can't focus on making levels. What's your problem? Not your problem, Alpy. I mean, like, what's the problem with this thing? You're tracking L1. L1 is blue. This should not be a problem. Can you not actually... Let me just try something really quick. I know it's not an issue of being a static object because Alby, was lovely having you in. I hope that you're getting some answers about your conditions soon, figuring out what's going on with that, because I can understand it being stressful for you. What? Why? Why are you not moving though? Oh, Jesus. Well, that would explain it. That would explain that part of the problem. Go us. Okay. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Okay. Okay, that one worked fine. Go us. Oh, dip? I did not know that. That is very exciting. I knew that you could do that thing, but like I knew that you could pull up that little summary, but like I never actually use it. I'm gonna be right back. The cat needs to be put to bed before I get distracted. Put that cat to bed. I don't know what that would entail, but you do that thing with the cat in the bed. Gotta be like this. And you, when I say you, I mean me. 100%. Now these were acting really wonky too. Are you just not gonna spawn? Just not gonna do it? I'm a week overdue, but you'll probably be happy to know my... Oh! Yo, that is wonderful news! I am super happy to hear that. So... like, you should be snuggled in there like no problem. So why would you not want to spawn? Why are you acting like there's something blocking your way? How much should we hate that for you? Okay, so clearly it's getting stuck on something. Also, it's non-gridded. Why? We went through this problem on the other side too. So let's see, like, what exactly is the width here? And why would I think I should do it with that? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so there's nothing that's hanging off the side here. There's nothing that's hanging off the side here. So this is exactly 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is exactly 8 wide. It's certainly experienced. The game relies on the time, so you can only do certain things during certain hours, and there's no fast forward in the first game. So I just leave it open while I ate lunch, so the barbershop would open. I don't like that. That sounds awful. That sounds like a big ball and no fun. Okay, so you're kind of off grid, and that's where we're getting the problem here. So no, I don't want to check my messages. I have no messages. Nobody sends me messages. Ever. Okay, now you are exactly 6. So if we go 1 over, and 1 over, and we got these little bits here, and they're just gonna be little bits on it. I mean, you could if you want. Like, I'm not. It doesn't hurt me that I don't get messages in LBP. Like, I'm 100% okay with not getting messages in LBP. It's more the absurdity that I constantly make that mistake. Perfect 6. I can definitely see why it might have been a classic at the time. It's a Sega Dreamcast game. Everyone loves the Dreamcast stuff. The only Sega Dreamcast game I ever played was Skies of Arcadia, and that was only when it came to GameCube. And I heard that the Dreamcast version of it was kind of miserable. Okay, so let's see. Do you wanna just... Okay, so why you no go down? No, I made them with a grid. Because I make everything with a grid. But, it's just filled with hate, is the thing. There's just so much hate. So why you just decided you just don't want to go down? Can you not perhaps read? Also, why are you spawning like way the hell up there? The turret probably unaligned the grid. It probably did. You are tracking L2, yes. And can you actually find L2 on a map? Are you an octopus? No, okay, that would be part of the problem. Wait. Why are you stuck now? What is your problem? Did mommy and daddy not love you enough as a child? This is 8x8. This What the hell? What the hell? For what it's worth, I'm also not an octopus. Very few of us are so blessed. Honestly. I probably shouldn't be trying to speedrun this, but I am doing that thing. Because I want to get to the testing phase. That's the most fun part. No. It was not, in fact, fine. It appeared fine at first, and then I went to test it, and it just was like, nah. Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me? I'm sorry. Is there a reason that now you don't want to do that no more? Oh, it's gonna give me agita, I swear. I absolutely swear. I mean, and now you want to work. But you are stuck. My head. A head. Well, if I ghost the ceiling bits, then the shots will go through them and will not paint them. And we know that's the most important part. What the hell? What the? You were working before. You just did the thing a second ago. What? These are tagged appropriately. Wall and wall. Did I not? No, that's also tagged wall. What the hell? It is definitely super off, though. You see how far off that is? Why is that so off? Maybe the emitter's off grid. That is possible. I don't know, I thought that was gonna help. Okay. It's still... Why is there such a gap? I know I said triangles are less expensive, but the default triangle doesn't fit into small grid at any size. This is so weird. Maybe I should just make a new one. Excuse me. Okay, let's figure out like where we want this exactly. And it should be right there. That's weird though, like it doesn't move? I don't know, I think there's something about the actual layout. Like there's something here that's screwing things up. And I don't know why that would be, but... I just think whatever you did, the grid is imperfect. I think you're right. Somehow it's gotten wonked. Well... I did say I was gonna try a different one, so maybe we'll just go over here, start from scratch. We need a VR grid in green. Let's get ourselves a nice big chunk first. We need excuse me. I like to use big grid for measurement. I guess it goes more quickly, doesn't it? This is not the Mission Impossible theme. This is whatchamacallit? Metal Gear Solid. It's the VR stuff from Metal Gear Solid. I think it might be Dead Cell, but I don't recall. It's Yell Dead Cell? So goofy. Kojima, why you gotta be so goofy? Now I need a background that's going to be wide enough to actually have the clock. I wish the original made it in LBP. I like that one a little bit more. Like the original from Metal Gear? I didn't realize that there was, okay, that makes... I was gonna say, I wasn't sure that there was a track that they didn't use. Yeah. Yeah, this is the VR one. I want 6 in between these. And we got 6 in between. Oh, that was good that I just kind of managed to do that. Just right off the top of the dome. Couldn't you just transpose that in a sequencer? Like, you mean in your own music sequencer? Like, make it yourself, like Alpi does? I mean, I imagine you you could if you've got that level of skill. I know even in the LBP1 days that folks did video game music every now and then. Now, I kind of feel like we want more space here. Like maybe 12? Hey, remember that stuff I was talking about a while ago about being a split away Discord server? People were dunking on a person for no reason, and so I DM'd the mods of the main server about this, and they said that they were going to talk with the people that were doing the dunking. I do remember that. I do remember that. Why do I feel like it's not gone well? I remember watching the Soup. I remember watching a while back like a professional musician kind of working through the sequencer tools in LBP and actually like trying to make a song with it. And I feel like they had a really good experience with it. To see if talking would calm them down, but I'm skeptic about it working. But also, the moment the mods talk to the people doing the dunking, they would know I was the one that leaked this stuff. A bit of a problem. So now I'm stuck because the mods are asking me if I approve of this talk to the people doing the dunking, and I need to respond, but I'm wary of that. But I also can't think of an alternative to it. I imagine this is, it's feeling a bit like a burning your bridges kind of thing. I'd love to make an LBP project with an OST specifically made for it. I'd come back just for that. I mean, you should, you should talk to Alpi. I mean, you don't have to talk to Alpi, but that is kind of Alpi's jam. I feel like the turrets are definitely too close to the player. It's either burning my bridges or someone else in the split-off server will then take the blame for me, and I also don't want that. Yeah, it sounds like a bad scene all around. I feel like these gotta go up more. Because they're like right on top of the player. And the player in this case is me. When do you need to make a decision by? The mods can't do anything until I make a decision. But is there like a deadline that people want to be moving? Nah, okay. So you don't have to rush. You've got time to think about how you want to play things. So what are you doing? Besides like not talking, I'm really sorry that I've completely gone focused. I feel kind of bad about that. I finally started Legend of Nayuta. Okay. I'm not familiar with that, but it sounds exciting. Well, I mean, I know I shouldn't, Soup, and I appreciate the words of support, but I still worry just because it's me. I'm gonna. I can't escape it. I'm just trying to think of like the actual space. Believe you me, I do appreciate that. Hi, thank you so much for dropping by tonight. It's been a pleasure as always to have you and your moderating presence. That was a weird yawn thing. But do sleep well. Wake rested and refreshed. And we will see you Monday. Hive, Monday is going to be Siren. So, I'm gonna get those content warnings ready before then. Maybe like tomorrow night. It should be. I'm excited. I'm honestly excited. I wonder. I wonder if I should make, like, just for aesthetic, if I should make the blocks that are 2 layers deep, green, and the blocks that are 1 layer deep, blue. Hey, wait, no, not that siren. This is the first siren. Hive. This is the OG. There ain't no Americans in the OG. Oh yeah. It's gonna be a lot. It is English language, but unfortunately that means it's English. Because the US version only has the English language dub. There's no Japanese language track, unfortunately. But that does mean that, yeah, it's British English. British accented Japanese people with that like the real face capture technology. It's a kind of, it's a wide awake nightmare. Oh, good. Wait, are these set to static? Oh my god, they are. Lovely. I love that. It sure is a nightmare of interpolating between photos of people superimposed on a PS2 model. It has an effect. Like it's kind of a lot. Should I go to Roppongi? I haven't been to Roppongi in ages. I have actually been to Roppongi, and I don't really remember it being a whole lot of a lot, a whole much of a much. Just kind of it's a place. It exists. It's got a big building in it. The big building has a art museum in it, and that's nice. It's also owned by a douchebag, so that's less nice. I know we're getting close to the end of the stream. We will get the full 3 hours, but I really super need to do a bio thing, so let me just sort that for a second, okay? I will be right back. I guess if you if you wanna spend a lot of money around people who are trying to relive the glories of the bubble days, Roppongi is definitely an option. I know that's where a not insignificant amount of the kind of expensive nightlife is. My favorite places in Tokyo, probably Nakano and Koenji. But a lot of that has to do with just like, those are places I would spend time for like living things. I don't really do a lot of like party stuff. I'm sure there's more interesting places in Tokyo. Like, I mean, I know there's more interesting places in Tokyo, but that do be where I tend to hang out. If I went to Osaka, what would be a Rex? Okay, well you'd want to go to the Shinsebashi Namba area. Mostly because like there's a lot of stuff that's within walking distance of that. You've got Amemura, which is got all the weird kids hang out in Amemura, and a lot of the still surviving secondhand clothing shops are there. There's a lot of like clubs. There's a lot of live houses. There's a really cool kink bar that I hung out at like a lot with really nice folks. And if you could get my comic back from the owner, like that would be great, because I loaned him Band v Band, Volume 1, and I never got it back from him, so that wasn't great. But he's a nice guy. It just, like, Corona happened roughly at the same time, so I imagine it just got kind of lost in the shuffle. Nipponbashi is a much more manageable, still kind of eclectic version of what Akiba used to be. It's really easy to walk around in. It's cozy. It's still like in that vein. So if you're looking for your manga, your anime, your computer parts, security cameras, a couple security camera shops. Not too far away, although a little bit hard to find, is a really great tattoo studio called Invasion Club, which is fantastic. That's where I, like, that area, that series of neighborhoods is where I spent most of my time, and you can, like, walk across most all of it in, like, at most an hour end to end. So, like, it's quite dense, but it's very navigable. Also, because Namba, you've got Namba Station, that'll take you down to Nara. If you want to get to Nara and see the deer, you're going to have to come up a little bit more north to do Kobe and Kyoto. Kobe's easiest station is Osaka Station. Kyoto's easiest station is... fudge, what's the name of the station? Like, I know exactly where it is because it was on the street I lived on, so I used to walk there all the time. Which is probably why I don't remember the name, because I would just walk down the street and it would be right there. I'll look it up if you want. But it's a lot easier to get to Kyoto from there. Um, what else? Like, Umeda's interesting. I know that there's a gay district in Higashi Umeda, I think, where there's a bunch of queer clubs that I didn't really go to because I by the time I was out, then I either didn't have money or there was Corona, so there's that. So I couldn't like recommend specific places, but I know that there's a district in that area. And Hidden just ought to get to bed. There's also a good tonkatsu place around Akiba. Hidden does sleep well. Is a pleasure as always to have you here, and I hope that you have a wonderful night. Is a place with the signs and the screen's good? Yeah, like that's Dotonbori. That's right in between Shinsabashi and Namba. Like Shinsabashi shopping arcade, now a lot of it is just drugstores. So there's not like a lot to do in Shinsabashi. It's more a place like to walk through to get to Amemura. But once you get into Dotonbori, and then south from Dotonbori is Namba, and you got lots of restaurants, lots of bars. It's still a lot of like the Osaka flavor, the Osaka charm, and like yeah, that strip, that the Dotonbori River, where all the Hanshin Tigers fans jump in, and all the screens, and like it's neat to see at least once. It's pretty cool. I like Osaka. Like, Osaka's just a very charming city. I don't know how charming it is to visit, but it's definitely a place I very much enjoyed living. Osaka's thing is that it's the more grittier and down-to-earth place compared with Tokyo, right? Yes. Although there have been campaigns to kind of gentrify it up for the tourists. They have been successful-ish, but not really. There's a lot of there's a lot of Amemura that I kind of, I don't want to say I grew up with because I was an adult by the time I got there, but like a lot of what I got used to when I first got to Osaka that has been torn down has been kind of cleaned up. So it's not quite as grimy as it used to be. In my opinion, much to its detriment. But that is definitely a me opinion. The giant clown head is no longer there, and that, honestly, how do you even? But a lot of the big clubs from when I first came to Osaka got shut down. Which sucks. Because some of them were pretty cool. Reminds me of the shopping mall I used to go to. There used to be so many cool things in it. Yeah. I did not like Hashimoto. I thought he was very douchey. But like, he really wanted to get the tourist dollars, and once I actually go and am inside Japan, we could probably plan things from there. when I actually go to Tokyo and everything. Oh yeah, yeah. One area with a huge water area with a pirate ship in the middle. You can reserve a party on it. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. I would totally reserve a party on the party ship. I mean, yeah, I guess it is the party ship. Really? And that sounds cool, but if you look closely at the floor of the lake area, you can see a track where a submarine tour used to be. They got rid of the submarine tour? What were they thinking? There was this giant fake whale head. You could go inside and would go down below the water and see all the fish. I love every word of that sentence, and I hate the fact that it does not exist anymore. There was a giant koi pond at one point. Why would they get rid of that stuff? Wait, there's no water under the pirate ship? How does that make sense? Oh, the pirate ship's a different thing. Gotcha. Well, I guess that kind of makes sense. Like, I mean, you got no koi. I guess you don't need no water. Also, the fountains that sprayed water like a perfect dome are still there, but now it just weakly sputters water as if they're ashamed to still be there. This sounds like the most depressing mall in the world. Two friends I'm visiting are also queer and trans, and I would like to... Oh my god, Alice! I would love that. That would make me amazingly happy. Because I have some... I have a friend who is thankfully queer, but it do be a bit of a lonely life sometimes. They're Japanese also, they're not foreigners. Okay. Are, are you still talking about the pirate ship, Kronos? Just so like I know, um, like where in the conversation we are. A couple years ago, they teased they would be bringing the whale, bringing back the whale head. This is gonna go nowhere good. And they did, however, it was stationed on the literal opposite end of the mall with no water, meaning you could just sit there and be all sad. Oh my god! What the hell? Kronos' mall. Why you gotta be like that? Both those friends are dating, they also have a third partner, but sadly, I can't probably visit them while in Japan because they're in Okinawa. Oh my god, I would love to go to Okinawa though. It isn't even there anymore. It was replaced with a car dealership store. Your mall has made, like, the worst decisions. Such bad decisions, I almost just swore right now. Okinawa sounds cool besides the American military base. Yeah. Why do you say your city's embarrassing, though? The mall is the least of your worries. Oh my god. This sounds like there's like all sorts of tales here. I have gone to Totori. I've been to Sakai Minato, which is the Gegege no Kitaro city. It's the only thing to see in Totori. I mean, it's not worth it. It really isn't. Unless you're just diehard for Mizuki Shigeru, because that, like, Sakai Minato has nothing in it. That's it. There's the Mizuki Shigeru Museum, and there's the Mizuki Shigeru Road. And the Mizuki Shigeru Road is just, like, some statues of Gegege no Kitaro. And it's like, that's street. And that's it. There's nothing else in that city. Honey Bunny and I were lucky that we found a hotel to stay at. I think... Did we even stay in Sakai Minato, or did we have to go someplace else? We might have stayed in Sakai Minato, but I think it was like a whole kind of pain. But, yo, we are blowing past 3 hours, and that means I gotta go. Unfortunately, as much as I hate it, I gotta go. Folks, I had a lovely night tonight. This was just a really nice end to a really kind of weird day. So yeah, thank you for spending it with me. As I said before, Monday we'll be starting Siren. Don't know how long that's going to take us, but it's exciting, possibly terrifying. If you've got problems with spooky games, this might be a hard one. But we'll make fun of it together, and it'll be exciting. Yeah. I will ask, as I always do, to please be taking care of yourselves out there in meat space. Make sure you're getting all the hydration that your body needs. Try to get at least one meal in a day, preferably more, but if you can only manage one, then that's enough. And if you got medications, try to take those medications as close to schedule as your brain meats will allow you to do. But please remember, most of all, that you are important, that you are loved. You've made a difference in someone's life. You've made a difference in mine. There's a lot of folks out there that are rooting for your best life, that want you to be happy and safe. And I'm just one of those folks, but I'm only one. There's a lot more. But that pretty much does it for us here at This Go About. So from me, Disco, here in Tokyo, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you, arigato, sayonara, see you, and ciao.